You've clicked on this video because you're curious or just painfully awkward to be around. But we've all been there, accidentally liking an Instagram post from 2015 or going in for a handshake when the other person goes in for a hug and your hand ends up crushing into their belly. Or worse, someone greets you with a French-style la bise, in other words, a cheek-to-cheek kiss, but because you're awkward, your lips end up uncomfortably close to theirs. Whilst these may be rare occasions, the more common situation you'll find yourself in is awkward silence and awkward conversations. But don't worry, because here are 4 ways to reduce your awkwardness in any social setting. Number 1. Address the elephant in the room. Now let's say your lips nearly met. Rather than just ignoring it and letting the tension build, address the elephant in the room by saying something like, "Well, that was close." Now there's a 50-50 chance. It can either get more awkward depending on the other person, or you've just broke the tension by bringing in some humor. And humor is the best way to make anything less awkward, because it normalizes the situation, allowing you both to quickly move on and begin the conversation. Number 2, eye contact. Now, most communication experts will tell you to maintain eye contact, but don't take this so literally. If you continually maintain eye contact throughout the entire conversation, then things will get uncomfortable pretty quickly. Instead, aim for the 80-20 rule. Maintain eye contact 80% of the time and let your eyes wander for 20%. But don't overthink this and keep it natural. And you may have to adjust the 80-20 depending on the situation, but doing either an extreme will almost certainly make things a bit awkward. Number 3, hands. Most of our communication is nonverbal, so try not to over or underdo your hand movements. Waving your hands around whilst talking or keeping them glued to your side will not only be distracting, but also make you look like you're speaking to a human being for the first time. Instead, let them guide important points in the conversation. This way you'll come across a bit more human, and your points will land more effectively. A useful tip, if you find yourself in a party or an awkward networking event, is to simply hold a glass in your hand. This way you don't have to worry about what to do with your hands. However, don't walk around all night with an empty glass, as that might look a bit weird. Number 4, expressions. If you have a PhD in awkwardness, you'll find a way to make the situation uncomfortable, even by just listening. For this, try not to profusely nod your head at every point, or have 0 facial expressions, making it seem like you rather watch paint dry than listen to this person. Instead, an occasional nod and smile will do the trick. So next time you find yourself in an awkward situation, address the elephant in the room, aim for the 80-20 rule, don't let your hands distract the conversation, and avoid any facial leakage. But more importantly, just be yourself, because the only person who will remember your awkward moments is you.